Let's talk about building beats, a groove. How do we do that? Well, the first thing we have to understand is one of the most important beats to learn. One of the most recorded beats, it's probably been recorded a gazillion times, is this 1 and 3 kick and snare pattern, and playing straight eighth notes with the right hand, the lead hand. If you're lefty, it would be this hand. And this is a groove. If you get this groove down, you could find the pocket and basically play this to any style of music. So let's just talk about that. Eighth notes, if we're going to count eighth notes, if the count is here, and again this would be counting in a 4/4 structure, which would be 4 quarter notes to the bar. So a measure would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? So that would be your eighth note pattern, and we're going to play that on the hi-hat for now, right? Keep the hi-hat closed with our left foot. If you're righty, it would be your right foot. I mean, if you're lefty, it would be your right foot. But I'm going to make believe everybody's righty in this world, just for today. And so, left foot on the hi-hat, keeping the cymbals nice and tight, and we're going to just play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and what happens, I've been playing for so long that I can't not move when I play, and the reason why is because anytime I start playing, I'm hearing something in my head, some kind of figure, some kind of song. And again, I would recommend that too. The radio should always be on in your head when you're playing. You should never play alone. You should have something to reference in your playing, at the point of playing, whether it's a bass line, or just a figure, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2. There's got to be something going on in your head as you're playing to help and inspire and to carry some of that inspiration. So getting back to this figure, it's the eighth note figure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that goes constant, right? And then what we're going to do is bring our foot in left hand in, and we're going to play 1 and 3, beats 1 and 3 with our right foot, beats 2 and 4 with our left hand, and it's pretty simple. Right, left, right foot, left hand, right foot, left hand, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and kick and snare 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 and kick and snare. This is one of the first beats, really, that was ever recorded. And when you think of this beat, there's thousands of beats that can be created just by changing one of your limbs. Okay, not even, I'm going to keep the eighth note pattern going with my right hand, and just with my left hand I'm going to change some of the figures. I'm going to add some eighth notes in there, and listen to how, and some 16th notes, and listen to how all of a sudden it can sound complicated, right? Here we go, basic 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and kick and snare and kick and snare and kick and snare and kick and snare and, so I'm adding an extra eighth note there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3 and 4. Another eighth note with the foot. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Back to the same. 1 and 2 and kick and snare and kick and snare and kick, kick, snare and kick, kick, snare and kick, kick, snare and 1, 2. So you get the idea. But again, practicing that beat, that simple beat, if you don't have it down, get it down and then start to grow and start to expand on that theme. And there's an endless supply of resource just by using 16th notes and 8th notes. And your musical imagination to create a ridiculous amount of beats to catalog. And See you next lesson. Bye.